What's up, Yee Nation? As promised, I will be doing the four major leagues, plus the CFL logos. I'm going to start with Major League Baseball. And let's just get into it. Also, Skyrim video, Fall Creek episode was uploaded 2 days ago now, or maybe yesterday. Went pretty well. I think I didn't miss a single NPC in Fall Creek, which is the first major city that I've attended. Kind of a weird way to say it, that I didn't miss an NPC. So that's great. And unfortunately, it wouldn't just let me enter the site without ad block, so I got this crap. I'll probably try and block it while editing, because I don't want them to win. But anyway, we'll start with the Arizona Diamondbacks. And I actually like this logo quite a bit. It's got nice color scheme. It's got good detailing here along the sides. This, like the little rattlesnake tongue, I think it's a perfect amount of detail, and it's a way better logo than just some of the other ones that are just a letter that you'll see later. The Atlanta Braves logo, also gonna put it in A tier. It's a nice stylized font. You got the hatchet, of course, which is the like a Native American thing, which is, kind of controversial, but whatever. I think it's much better than Cleveland was. I think Cleveland's name change was needed, but the Braves is fine. And as far as the logo goes, it's pretty nice. Their City Connect, not their City Connect, or maybe it is their City Connect. Those jerseys are fire. Baltimore, I'm going to put a B because while I do like it, it's a bit cartoonish for my style. They used to have a real Oriole as their logo, which is kind of more my style. Boston Red Sox. I don't know if I should go S tier. I mean, of course, it's iconic, but I'm gonna... Yeah, I have to go S tier with the Red Sox. I mean, so iconic. Non-baseball fans can look at this and know what it is, It's just a classic logo. The Cubs, on the other hand, maybe a bit of a hot take, but I don't really care for it too much. It's just a circular... The C is really big on it, and it just says Cubs. I think it'd be a lot cooler if, like, similar to the Chicago Bears logo, it'd be way cooler if it was an actual bear cub, which I probably is an alter logo for them. But yeah, this is just not it. The White Sox, on the other hand, not S tier, but I'm gonna put it above the Braves logo. Really simple, to the point, but it's got a nice style on it. Sox. You know what it is when you see it? Boom. Looks super cool. The Cincinnati Reds, also C tier. I just don't care for this very much. It's got this weird C design that obviously stands for Cincinnati, that the Twins also use, and of course the Bears. But I don't really like it that much. And I mean, them being the Cincinnati Reds, like, really, what could you make your logo? It's just a color, like the Cleveland Browns with their helmet, but it's not very good in my opinion. The Guardians. I might actually go S tier. I'm going to go S tier for it. I think the rebrand was great rebrand. I think it's actually a really cool name for a team, and also a cool concept for a team name, because they named it after like some statues in Cleveland. It's got a baseball in there, and baseball logos in my book are logos that actually have a baseball in them are higher. And I also like the G that's stylized on it. Rockies is F tier. It's just not a good logo. It's a C and an R, and it's kind of an ugly font. The C is sort of behind the R. Just doesn't look good. Detroit, S tier. I'm going to put it in first if it will let me. Yeah, Detroit Tigers. While not having a tiger on the primary logo, the D that it had, that they do use as their primary logo, is so stylized and so nice looking. It's just one of the top league logos in the league, in my opinion. Houston Astros, one of the many circular logos in the league. It's got a star. It's orange, which orange is, it's up there. I wouldn't say it's like one of my favorite colors, but I do like it. As much as I despise that damn team, I do like their logo. So I'll put it in a B tier. The Royals, also B tier. It's a banner, which I think is cool, and then you have the crown for the Royals, obviously. KC. It's kind of a simple one, but it works. The Angels logo. What to do with the Angels logo? I think B tier. It's an A, but it's got a halo, so it's more than just a letter logo. And Angels, halos, it makes sense. The Dodgers is S tier. I don't necessarily care for the Dodgers, and I'm not really necessarily one of those people that thinks like, oh, it's iconic. That means it's one of the best. Like, I think Dodger Stadium is not a very good stadium. I would rank it pretty low, but the logo is fantastic. It's got the baseball in there, which I like, and then it has the little details like it's flying. Nice font. Great logo all around. Miami, A tier. You've got the Marlin, of course, which is wrapped around a baseball. I like it. It says Miami on there. It's pretty nice. And then their blue. I do like their blue. They rebranded. I mean, this was several years ago, like way before I was even watching baseball. But I think it was in like 2016. That rebrand, pretty successful. The blue they wear, I do like it quite a bit, and it looks good on logo. The Brewers is actually an S tier logo. The fact that you can see the M plus the B, and then you have the baseball in there, super creative. And of course, it's a glove. Really creative, really nice logo. They don't actually use this circular one. The primary logo, I think, is just the MB and glove. But yeah, it's great. Twins, I don't know about A tier. B tier, I think. Because it has this stupid C that everyone wants to use for some reason. The T is also kind of basic on it. So I'll drop it to C. But of course, Twin Cities, it's their whole thing. Minneapolis and St. Paul. And I'm going to actually drop... No, I'm going to drop the Reds and then keep the Cubs up there. S tier for the Mets. New York skyline. Nice orange. Again, like orange. It's a baseball too. That you got a bridge here. Honestly, don't know what bridge that is. It might be the Brooklyn Bridge. I'm not sure, but yeah. Yankees. The NY logo is obviously more iconic, but this is still... Actually, yeah, put this in S tier. This is actually still really good. The bat, the baseball, little American hat. Not sure what kind of hat that is called, but of course, everything about the Yankees logo is super American. Now, this is technically not Oakland's logo anymore, because they aren't Oakland anymore. I couldn't find a 2025 list. But, so their logo is just the A's. I'll just give it a C. It's pretty simple. A's. It's not horrible, but it could be a lot better. Phillies. S tier. Liberty Bell is, of course, super historic, super awesome. You've got the stars above the eyes, which I like, and it's just a really cool logo. Pirates, F tier. It's just a P. Yes, it is stylized a little bit with these pokey parts, but, I mean, come on, you're the Pirates. I know their alternate logo is a pirate. They should just use that as the primary logo. San Diego, just an S and a D. Not very good. Pretty basic. Also, brown. I mean, come on, brown is just ugly. I'm sorry, but it's not a good looking color. Their camo jerseys are alright. But then, next up, Seattle Mariners. Pretty good. pretty good logo here. You have the little compass, because of course, Marine, the Mariners. And it just looks really nice all around. They've got good coloring. Their branding is pretty nice. Giants. I'm also going to say A tier for the Giants. One of the most historic franchises. Kind of a simplistic logo, but it does enough to put in the upper echelon, in my opinion. You've got the Giants kind of going around, the baseball behind it. Just nice logo. Cardinals is S tier. The Cardinals logo is very good. The C wrapped around the bat. You have the Cardinal on the bat. Just blows out of the park compared especially when you look at the NFL Arizona Cardinals. The Rays, I don't actually know if this is typically their logo, because on Google it always shows the little baseball diamond ray, but either way, it's A tier. They are not named after the stingrays or manta rays. They are actually named after sun rays, which is kind of interesting. But you can see that little thing right there that's supposed to symbolize that. And I do think that it is pretty good branding. Texas Rangers, my team. Now, according to Google and also the logo history, the logo currently is just a T, not this. This is a lot better. So the T by itself gets a C. If it was still this, I'd put it in A tier. I don't know why they changed it. It looks way worse. Toronto Blue Jays is an S tier. It's a Blue Jay, of course. But then you can see that it makes the shape of a baseball diamond, which I think is super creative. And then you have the maple leaf, which is, of course, Canada. Washington Nationals, D tier. Freaking, this is just Walgreens, bro. This is the Walgreens W. So, not very good in my book. So, that was my opinion of all 30 MLB team primary logos. I was actually pretty generous. I gave a lot of S tiers. But, you know, that's my true opinion. And, yeah, thank you for watching, Eat Nation.